Welcome you back to Black Site, and tonight we're going to talk about P. Diddy versus Mase. P. Diddy gave a speech at a pre-Grammys award ceremony held by Clyde Davis, talking about how the Grammys treat black artists. And Mase happened to hear that speech. How P. Diddy said they need to be respected and they need to respect the artists who have given so much to the entertainment industry. But Mase, as a young man, 19, who signed with P. Diddy, who was given an advance of 20,000 and other gratuities, Puff Daddy agreed to take his publishing. Mase, as a young man, didn't know much about the business. This is why young people who get into the business should find a lawyer, someone who can help them navigate the waters in which the entertainment business takes advantage of the youth in the industry. You have seen it with so many young people. You saw it with TLC. You saw it with Tony Braxton. You saw it with New Edition, and how their wealth was taken away from them at a young age. P. Diddy, when asked by Mase could he buy back his publishing for $2 million cash, Puff, just like a white man, just like a white supremacist, said if that European could give me more money, he will get your publishing. He said, or when you become 50 years old, your publishing will revert back to you, which means once the value of the publishing is gone, it goes back to Mase. See, your publishing is great when you're hot. What I'm saying, that publishing may be great between 10 and 30 years, in which people will constantly play your songs on the radio, maybe play it in jingles, maybe play it in movies, in which you can acquire wealth from that publishing. The most important thing an entertainment artist can do is have its own publishing. You can actually live off that publishing. You know, it was a great interview I saw with Sir Mix-a-Lot. And I think it was DJ Vlad or someone else saying that he's still living off Baby Got Back. Because so many movies, so many jingles, so many commercials have played that song that he's still making millions of dollars off of that song. And P. Diddy is the one who basically has everybody's publishing. Yes, when he was in a good mood, he gave the Locks back their publishing. But so many of those other people like Craig Mack and others like Mase never got their publishing back. So they basically have to go on tour to make a living instead of living off of those publishing materials. This is why Prince fought so hard to get his publishing back from Warner Brothers, because he knows in the future, even in future with your kids, or what I call generational wealth, you can pass down that publishing. Puffy was sitting there with Jay-Z talking about black billionaires, but Puffy, off the back of so many of these young artists, made billions of dollars and never gave anything back to these young artists. How they set you up. You 19, 20, you rapping, you want to be out there, you want to go to the club, you want all the girls, you want all the jewelry. And that record executive say, here's a check for 750. Go do what you want. The first thing you see, because you grew up in the hood, you gonna take that 750, go out and buy you some jewelry, maybe buy a couple of cars. But in the end, that man that just gave you 750 is gonna make 30 million off of you. Because not only is he gonna make all the money off of you, your first album, your second album, but he's gonna make the money off publishing. And if you sign a 360 deal, you really done. you don't have any way to get that extra money when your career is over, because you just said gave that executive a piece of everything you will have done within the industry. Puff learned from those white executives. Puff learned from Clive Davis on how to take revenue from your entertainers. Puff succeeded but left everybody behind. And see, that's the most dangerous thing about a guy like Puffy. Now he's talking all that pro-black talk. You notice everybody is throwing their fist in the air because that's what's in right now. He wasn't talking that 10 years ago. He wasn't saying that 15 years ago when he was taking all the revenue from his artists. How many of his artists today are still doing well? How many of his artists today are supporting what he's doing in the industry? None of them are supporting P. Diddy right now. And Mase let it all out in his Instagram post. And I'm glad that this brother did this, because if it wasn't because a guy like Mase, Bad Boy Entertainment would not have flourished in the industry. You know, it's him. He sold 10. Sometime I think he sold 5. Mase sold a lot of albums for Puffy. And Puffy, as a good brother, should have said, hey man, I made my money. Here you go, Mase. Because if it wasn't because of you, I wouldn't be here. Likewise. And when he did the post, the thing I like about Mase, he didn't go off. He wasn't emotional. Mase just put the facts on the table. If you're going to talk about the white men in the industry, let's talk about the brothers in the industry. Because what a guy like P. Diddy does, he signs a guy, he's a hit, he has another guy that's a hit go sign somebody else, and P. Diddy get a piece of that. P. Diddy done got a piece of everybody, but hasn't shared the revenue with other brothers and sisters. Mase deserves those publishing rights. And you damn right he should have called out P. Diddy. Because he knows that P. Diddy is a hypocrite. He's always been a hypocrite. I never liked his sweet ass. He's arrogant, pompous, and doesn't care about his artists. He learned from the best, and he treats them same as that white supremacist music industry executive does. Brothers out here now got regular jobs while P. Diddy is living good. This is disgraceful. And it's sad that Mase has to go through this in the public and call P. Diddy out when the brother could have just said, okay, it's done. Let's make this happen. But P. Diddy is not that type of black man. I want to thank you for listening to Black Site. I hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button and share this video.